there. He's doing more than most men, let me tell you. He's 15 years of age, but he started doing his work at 10. My gosh. Dean Morris is now the RSPCA Junior Ambassador, and you are the 2019 Young Achievers Award WA finalist. Dean Morris, congratulations. You are
Thank
amazing.
you so much.
Mum's proud over there. I can see that with a big grin, and she works hard with you too, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, it's good to have. You have to have that support.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, this is interesting. I was just talking to you about the advantage of pets. We all know that more today than ever. I mean, as a child growing up, we let our dog out all day, come home and get fed and have the risk of getting hit by a car, but everything's changed, the laws have changed, and pet ownership is a very precious thing today.
Yeah, definitely.
So you found a dog at the age of 10, correct? Tell us your story.
Yes. Well, it all started with my mum. She was looking on the internet and came across a picture of my dog now, Hooch, who was in a small, tight cage, and it just looked horrible, and it said he was about to be euthanized that day. So my mum quickly woke me up and she said, we're going to save this dog. So we went down to the country pound and we saw the conditions he was in. It was just horrendous. He was in a small, tight cage in a brick building, no fresh air, no light, nothing. And at the same time during school, I was in a gifted and talented program called PIAC, and we're learning about leadership skills and how to be a good leader. And it just kind of combined the two, and I thought, I'll make a difference and try to start something here.
Was that a refuge that you went to?
It was a country pound. I'm not too sure what it was.
Oh, okay. Let's hope things have changed.
Yeah, I hope so too.
You've made it so. So that was enough to get you thinking as a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
A 10-year-old. Other people are playing with Lego. To get out and start making a difference. In what way did you think at the time it was going to work? Because it was a school project, correct?
Yeah, it started off as a school project. It was supposed to be a one-time thing, but so many people came after me after my first event, and they're like, are you going to do GoSack Day next year? And so I started considering it, and it just does so many good things running GoSack. So I thought, why not? I'll try continuing it, and so many businesses came on board. It's amazing, and the support I get from the community is unbelievable.
Well, to see a young bloke out there giving it a go and trying to make a difference, I think everybody would only want to support you. So, number one, what does GoSack stand for?
GoSack stands for Give Our Strays a Chance.
Give our strays a chance. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And what was your first event?
GoSack Day, so it's on the day before Mother's Day, which is actually coming up this Saturday. So if anyone's free, it's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Safe Perth will be down with some
I love
dogs.
Safe Perth.
Yeah, some dogs up for adoption, and there's going to be a big raffle with some amazing prizes, like Flight Centre donated a $150 gift voucher, and there's many more prizes.
So where are you going to be?
The Forest Lake Shopping Centre.
Forest Lake Shopping Centre, which is down the freeway. You turn off at, because I drove past there just recently on the way to Rockingham, I think. On, what's the main road off the freeway? Can't remember, can you?
I'm not too sure.
No.
It's in Thornley.
Oh, it's in Thornley,
Yeah.
Different place. Okay, don't go right down the freeway. It's Thornley. Okay, so Forest Lake Shopping Centre.
Yeah.
And tell us how it's progressed in the 5 years. How do you get people aware? Where are these dogs kept? Does Safe Perth keep them for you?
I work with a lot of different organisations, so I always try to spread my help wherever I can. So I work with Safe Perth, Sharpei Protection Society, and many others like Heart as well. They have all the dogs and cats, and I just give them the support I can. And GoSack started off as a very small thing. I went up to the shopping centre management. You can probably imagine a small boy coming up to the management asking to have strays in their shopping centre to raise awareness. They probably thought it was crazy, but after the first year they saw it happening and it just started building up. The businesses in the shopping centre started contacting me, and they would come up to me and say, do you need a donation for next year already? And
beautiful.
It's just...
Well, it's a human touch, isn't it, when you see an animal in distress or in need. So the dogs that you're going to have there this coming Saturday, where are they from? What type of beautiful dogs do you have?
They're from Safe Perth. I'm not 100% sure what dogs will be down, as you know, the dogs come in and out, and some are adopted and some are taken in.
Well, of course, there is a pretty strict criteria for obvious reasons, because the dogs are vaccinated and sterilised and all that is done, and there is a price on these animals. And I would think that they would have to make sure that the homes they went to were going to be happy homes.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
so
do
is it
home
like an interview
inspections.
process or something?
Yeah. There's application that you can fill out
Okay.
on GoSack Day, and they would be happy to do the home inspections that
They come
day
and
or
inspect
in
your
the
home
future.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
to make sure everything's fine and yeah.
Good on you. That's great because, I mean, they're family. There's
Yeah,
no two ways about
definitely.
that. They're definitely family now. And the thing with the strays, of course, do we have a lot of strays? I don't see them wandering the streets anymore. Or is it people that give up their dogs because they're moving or whatever and they go given to people like Safe?
Yeah, there's a lot of animals. Like I've heard of stories where there's been boxes of puppies and stuff like that just dropped out in front of rescues, and it's really heartbreaking. And I think it's a lot to do with raising awareness and making sure people know how to treat the animals, and also know that there are strays out there and you can adopt and not shop.
I often look at a dog and try and work out whether they're happy or they're sad. When you saw Hooch, for example, it's a boy?
Yeah.
How did he react when you first saw him? He would have been a little bit timid, I would have thought.
Yeah, he was very. Yeah, he wasn't in the best shape. When we got him, he was quite scared. He was malnourished, so you could actually see his ribs.
Oh.
And the first couple of weeks when we had him at home, he was just sleeping all the time, and it was really sad. But after those couple of weeks, after we fed him up and everything, he was just so happy, and you could see his actual true personality
Bit
come
of a smile.
out. Yeah, and it's just amazing to see.
I know. Well, they really feel a lot of emotion, don't they? There's no two ways. And the
Yeah.
intelligence of some of these animals is phenomenal. What sort of a hooch is he?
So he's a whole mix of different breeds, mainly Basset Hound and Boxer.
Oh,
So he
wow.
uses his paws a lot, yeah.
He's got big paws,
Yeah.
like a basset.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's playing, he's always using his paws.
Oh, so is he your favourite? Does he follow you everywhere? And
Yeah, he's definitely a star of Gosag, but I also recently adopted Otis, who's a Shar-Pei, who I got from Shar-Pei Protection Society.
you're talking about the one that needs a facelift.
Yeah. Well, Shar-Peis, they were actually hunted. Well, they weren't hunted, but they have a very small gene pool, so they have a lot of problems with their eyes and things like that. So
Yeah, because of the folds, I guess.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing with designer animals. It's all become very popular for people to spend a lot of money on a lot of dogs. And, of course, there are the farming of animals for sale and that sort of thing, which is a scary prospect.
Yeah.
But, if you're going to get a pet, and a grateful pet, and someone that's going to love you unconditionally, I would think a little mixed breed would probably go a long way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, without a doubt. And they love you forever, don't they? I mean,
Yeah,
they really
for sure.
do. So, now, you just don't do this. You're doing other stuff as well, aren't you?
yeah.
WA Pilots of Tomorrow Scholarship. So, and you were awarded a NASA scholarship to space camp in the US. Oh, give me a break. I barely got through year 14 when I was 14 at high school. This is fantastic.
Thank you.
How do you breed these beautiful intellectual children?
Only have one.
Only have one. Oh, that's the secret, I think. You can put all your energy into it. What was it like? Have you been to NASA?
Yeah, I went to NASA space camp in Huntsville, Alabama, a couple of years ago, and it was amazing. Spent a week there. We had mock missions, so I actually had like an ISS and mission control and stuff like that, and it was definitely an amazing experience, and it's
Good on you. Any ambition to take off?
Well, I actually want to be a commercial pilot. That's
Yeah,
why
I saw
went
that.
after the
okay.
Pilots of Tomorrow scholarship, and it was a fantastic scholarship. It had plenty of flights and flight simulators and stuff like that.
A boy's dream. Oh my gosh. You'd give your right arm if you wanted to be a pilot to get something like this. How is it that you were awarded the scholarship? What sort of criteria was there?
I just went through an application process
Okay.
for it, and I just submitted a video for it, and it just went through the process, had an interview, and I
You'll
was
never
selected.
forget that. And you've also won the WA Pilots of Tomorrow scholarship.
Yep.
And last year you travelled to Mongolia. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. To help a remote village renovate a school.
Yeah.
We're going to vote for you. Give it, what are you, 15? Give it 10, all right? And pick a good party and we'll vote for you. Okay? Just watch out for the egg throwers, that's all.
Yeah.
So you've also had the Duke of Edinburgh Silver Award. What? And the most outstanding junior cadet for 2018 for the Australian Air Force Cadet Squadron. Oh, this is fantastic, isn't it? And the Young Achievers Award, which is coming up soon.
Yeah, the gala's coming up soon. And yeah, it's amazing to be a part of it, to see all the other people who have been selected for it. It's amazing what they've done.
Well, you're our future. There's no two ways about that. And I feel like we're in very safe hands. When I'm on my walking frame, I know that you, Dean, are looking after everybody, the dogs and also the older people, okay? Okay, just reiterate where you're going to be on Saturday, because people can come down, look at these beautiful animals, realise that they need love and a home, and it's proven so often that a pet in your life is so good for your mental and physical health. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, so this Saturday I'll be at the Forest Lake Shopping Centre from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. with Safe Perth, who's going to be bringing down some dogs up for adoption. Gorgeous. And there's also going to be a huge raffle with some amazing prizes, so make sure to come down and buy a raffle ticket.
That is fantastic. I hope they can find out where you are. Forest Lake.
Yeah.
Forest Lake. Okay, I think I know exactly where it is. Thank you so much for coming in. Good. And you're at Melville Senior High School.
Yeah.
Okay. King of the classroom. Yay! How many more years? Is this it?
I've got one more year. Next year's year 12, and then...
The big one, huh? And from there, up and away?
Yeah, probably want to go on to do commercial flying.
Yes, I'm sure you will. But don't forget the dogs love you as well.
Yeah,
so you've
definitely.
got to keep grounded a bit as well.
Continuing that, yeah.
Thank you, Dean. Thanks
you.
for joining us. Dean Morris.